Well, I'll let you go. Enjoy your holiday, and we're going to do a podcast.
Thanks.
All right, love you.
Did he reply to you?
No, he's a dog. You're a dog.
From your team leader host, I'm Lucas Whittington.
Yeah, Pirate Mel is over it.
Yeah, Pirate Mate. You've been copping hatred.
Don't go green. Do not go
You've
green.
been copping hatred on YouTube. Who's that dickhead?
Hold up. Changing notes.
Yeah, well,
Suspense. Okay, go, Doug.
welcome to the Trusty Crowbar.
Oh, you swallowed that quite quickly, didn't you?
Yeah, I gulped it down. Take that, water.
Smashed it down. Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy
to the
2015.
World. Yep. We all celebrated, I guess. Yep.
I went to the trots.
No. Did you?
Yeah.
I went to the trots at the end of the night.
Oh, did you?
Yep, after it all finished.
We went home a little bit early. Went
Yep.
to the top of the hill next to the golf club and watched Kristen come and picked us up.
Lovely.
And watched it from there. It was quite nice. And then didn't have to get out with the rush.
Ah, yeah.
Do you think, just thinking actually, if we have global listeners, do you think the trots is a universal term?
I guess so.
I've heard the trots mean you got the runs.
Oh.
You got the trots. So
Well,
it could be
didn't have
universal, but
that.
it could mean something.
Yeah.
See, I rocked up in a
Yeah.
suit and I felt like I was well overdressed.
What have you been at?
I was at a wedding that night. So, yeah.
Were you picking up people, or why'd you go at the end of the
meet some
evening?
friends there. But
Who has a wedding on New Year's Eve?
I know.
It's a bit awkward.
Tom Dean, who's been on this podcast, he'll probably listen to it. So he'll probably be like, well, I'm never coming on this again. Lucky I'm going to America.
Screw those
Actually,
guys.
funny that it wasn't at the Botanical Gardens, was it?
No, it was not.
There was flat cap wearing people there.
Oh,
It's like-
sweet.
Are you talking about old people?
No.
I don't know what flat cap means as well, Ben.
I'm thinking
What?
of those,
Yes, you
those old
do.
people caps?
Are you talking about
The
like
berets.
gangster hats?
Yeah.
Right. Why would they be at weddings?
That's like the style of
Of what?
user that was at this wedding. Like, I've got mad tattoos up my arm.
Oh, you judging? You judging me?
Stereotyping.
Still
Hold
judging.
on, mate. Do you have any tribal tattoos?
No, I do not.
right.
Thank for
I'm
that.
not talking-
How was your New Year's,
Very
Ben?
It was good.
Yeah.
Family
You
was
didn't have the
away-
runs?
No, did not have the runs. I was good.
Yeah.
Family was away in Melbourne, actually.
Lovely. So got rid of him.
As in
Yeah,
wife
that-
and child?
Yep. Yeah, so they were down in Melbourne visiting the family. I was playing WoW.
Yeah.
I was talking
When
to
it
some
clocked
mates.
over the night, be like, Happy New Year, and everyone in America is just like,
Did
it's not the New
fireworks
Year.
go off in game?
No, they didn't, because we're on an American
You actually
server.
seem a little upset that they didn't. You're like, no, they didn't.
No, I couldn't care less. I was talking with a mate who was, he's back in Denny, like 200 k's away. We were having some drinks, and he said that the fireworks were on live stream. So I was like, oh, cool. So I opened them up.
Man, what has technology come to these days? Is like, yeah, I'm going to celebrate live stream fireworks.
I had them on for about
Hold on,
5 minutes.
Just quickly, sorry. Denny, short for Deniliquin.
Yep.
Anyone
Yes.
that's in another part of the world, I want you to look up Deniliquin Ute Muster.
Jeez.
Don't do that.
That
Don't
is all.
you judge it straight
Yeah,
away.
that's fine.
We have
Just
nothing to do with it.
No, we don't.
Nor
But
do we
just
ever want
see
to.
How Australian we are.
Yeah.
All right. Can you keep going, sir?
Yeah, the fireworks.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think
So you
Taxi
watched
Ride.
his fireworks.
I watched the Sydney Harbour fireworks.
Oh, that's okay.
Online.
So you could actually just turn around and turn on a TV.
Yeah.
No, because the TV's at a wrong angle and stuff. Had to get up and get the remote. I was playing WoW. I
Yeah,
was
you
sitting
didn't
there.
want to move.
I did not want to move.
How long have you been back on WoW for? And I say back on you were on
Because they've
WoW at some
updated,
stage.
they've updated the graphics and everything, am I right?
They've got some new textures and stuff. It's nothing amazing because
Yeah.
that's what WoW style is. But I started a bit before, probably early December. I think.
Yeah.
I think I've got.
What has driven you to this? Like,
Well,
you don't love your child.
Is it the
anymore?
wow factor?
yeah, I just don't care about anyone anymore.
Yeah, your child, he's gone. Like,
He's 2 now. He can take care of himself.
yeah,
He's
you've
good.
got a new wife and child on the game.
And
You
then
built a house.
with
like,
WoW, there's
furnishing it.
always that itch that you want to play it again. I hadn't played it for probably 18
So it's like
months,
heroin,
maybe
is
2
that what you're
years.
trying to tell me?
Pretty much. Yep.
You got an addiction, Ben.
And this friend I mentioned, Zach, he started playing again. He and his wife play it, and it was just just kind of talking back and forth.
Well, they have an account each.
Yeah. So
Do they get to live separate lives? The way they're like, well, this is our time to
I think they're
be apart
opposite
and
sex.
have other partners and whatnot, and just experiment a little bit like what we want to,
They
but
do
we're
have
not
different characters, though.
cool with it. Yep.
Like, he'll have his main character that he plays, like, we do dungeons and just kind of do quests and stuff. But then when he and his wife play, he has a separate character so that they can level at the same time and do the same thing.
Hang on, him and his wife, do they have different characters, different accounts, or they play on one account?
They
No,
play,
so he has a separate account that he plays just with his wife.
See, this
No,
I find this to be quite a rude thing.
He's got an account, she's got an account.
And then
But there's multiple characters on each account.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he has a specific account that he only plays with his
Specific
wife.
Specific character.
That he plays with his wife.
Yeah.
That
Because
makes
it's
sense,
a lower
though.
level character or something.
Yeah.
Right.
They'll, with those characters, they'll often join up with me and we'll do stuff like that. But
Yeah. See, I've got a friend that has...
I need this for Destiny.
Yeah.
Like, everyone probably needs, like, this is my Doug character. So I'll play with him.
I have a friend who's got Counter-Strike Go, and like he's I think he thinks he's pretty high ranked up, which he's enjoying. But then he's just like, oh, like if I was to play with you, man, like I'd probably just play on my other account. And it was like, what? I'm not good enough for you. Your account.
That's pretty shit.
Oh no, it's not that. It's just like, I just don't want to be leveled down. It was like, you're a dog, absolute dog, horrible person. It does.
I'm going to just mention a couple of things quickly.
Yep.
My name's Douglas Bright.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yep.
I'm
That's
Rhys
new,
winning
that's
slow.
new.
And our guest this week is Ben Can.
Ben Can.
that's me.
Our
Normally he
apology
gets
this-
to say that, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know.
that's fine.
It's not an apology. It's more the fact that Lucas doesn't.
Our apology. Yeah,
our
true.
apology. Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas's apology. Couldn't drag himself here.
Yeah, doesn't.
Too busy at the beach.
The first episode of the year, and Luke's not here.
Yeah,
Good work, mate.
Yeah.
Dedicated.
Top dog.
Yep.
Top dog.
Episode 95. Wrote that
Yeah,
down.
we've forgotten all this.
No, I remember.
Introductions.
I thought let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
Like,
Bit of a natural flow.
yeah.
Beautiful.
And, then I thought,
And you
well,
wrecked it.
And I rounded it back, just so everyone knows. And now, start episode. That's all.
That's
now I've
episode
totally
95.
ruined
New
everything.
Year's episode.
Have you guys thought about 100? What you guys are going to do?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just.
I don't know what you're
We might
talking
have
about.
like
100
people on the podcast.
Episode 100? You know?
It's like 100. I'm like,
That's a
what
big
game
number.
is this? Hey, Ben, question. Random, totally just sprung into my head. Game where time is slow and move, you told me
Quantum
about it.
Break?
Yep. No.
Super hot.
Yes. Did you play the online browser version?
Yes. I think it was like the demo. There was maybe 3 levels, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't looked it up since then. But it
went
was
to
really
play it
cool.
at work.
Haven't looked it up, but it's one of your
Computer's
most
too bad.
anticipated games.
Yeah.
It
You
was-
should be looking
it
at
was
it every day, Ben. It's anticipated.
I don't know if you'd played it at the time when you first had told me about it.
Yeah.
You had? You had actually got to play it?
Oh,
then? Or
maybe-
Like, I feel like you had just seen it somewhere.
I
You're
think
like, this
on the
game
podcast,
looks really cool.
I'd mentioned it before
Yep.
I played it, and then I went back and actually played it.
Yeah, and I don't think I actually spoken to you since.
Yeah.
So, good.
Yeah, it's awesome. It was a totally new mechanic that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
When you move through the game, when you physically move, that is when time passes. And the slower you can kind of creep forward and time will move slowly. But if you're like W down running, time's running normally. And then there's yourself, and then there's enemies. And they'll shoot you and stuff. And if they shoot, you can stop moving, and the bullet will stop. So you kind of,
that's awesome.
it's like a kind of puzzle game where you're like, okay, I have to move out of the path of the bullet, but I have to make sure I'm not moving into another bullet. And it's also action because you have to get there and kill them, kind of thing. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, maybe, now I've reminded myself I'm going to play that post-podcast today.
Super.
Worth it? Like, what, it'd be like 20 minutes worth of playtime? How much playtime am I going to get out of this?
Yeah, 20, 25 minutes.
Sick. I played a game yesterday, in fact. Game that I've played a while ago, and finally... Actually, I was playing it, and then my controller for my PC broke. Which I think was my fault. I had wrapped the wire
Bent
around
it right off at the...
No. Well, I don't know if this was a problem, or maybe this was just the something wrong in the right analog stick, and it always sent a right signal. So, like, you'd push... If you stop pushing, when it
Did
comes
you
back to
hold the
center-
button in when you plugged it in?
No, like this is an ongoing problem.
Yeah.
So
Right.
anyway, but remedied. Got an Xbox One controller now.
Just plug it in now.
Yeah, that's cool. Although I should have just got an Xbox 360 controller, which are probably cheap now, and got a wireless adapter. I'm pretty tempted.
Can you get them?
There's a genuine one. I am struggling.
I've only seen them on eBay though.
There's actual genuine ones listed on the Microsoft website. When I initially looked, I was like on Amazon and stuff, and they were like, this is a knockoff controller, blah, blah, blah. It's not real when you actually went into all the stuff. But then it turns out Microsoft really do make them. I'm like, damn it, I would have paid whatever, and I'm still actually tempted to do that now and get a couple of Xbox 360 controllers for my Mac Mini on my TV. And then I can do Steam streaming and stuff like that.
Well,
because
makes sense.
I've actually done some.
You've been doing some of that.
Yeah.
But anyway, the thing that I played, just quickly, that I had to stop playing because of any game to be broken right analog controller was Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
Yep.
Which was PlayStation Network game, Xbox Live game, and Steam game. Just a really cool little puzzle adventure game.
I got that in the Humble bundle a while ago.
I don't know. Actually, I think I actually bought it just on one of the Steam sales somewhere along the lines.
Yeah. It come free with PlayStation.
I did as well.
Yeah.
Definitely a cool game. Maybe like 4 to 6 hours. I'm trying to think because it was so long apart me playing it, but probably definitely my attention span. As I finished the game last night, I was like, yes, I'm so happy just to be completed a freaking game.
Finish it finally.
But because the way it works for anyone who doesn't realise, so top-down set camera angles, like it just moves along automatically. Yep. But your left analog stick controls one brother, your right analog stick controls the other, and the only other button you have is left and right trigger.
I'm thinking of a totally different game.
Yep.
I thought it was one of the 2D ones where it's just you need
No, so
right.
this is really awesome.
Very nice art.
Yeah,
looks very like clayish.
Yes, that's like specifically what I was going to say. It's not like straight up. I was thinking about this last night. I'm like, Doug, you should preemptively think about what you're going to say before you say things. So I was sitting there playing. I'm like, well, how would you describe this? Kind of semi-Disney Pixar style in terms of like Frozen, like just
the
really...
whole, like the hair is like that roundish sort of look to it. The characters...
But even the colour palette as well. Like all the vegetation is so lush and everything. But yeah, really over-stylised. Unreal Engine, but just... It's like they just went through, I reckon, whatever version of like Unreal Engine they were up to at the time and just said, let's use this really nice water effect. And let's use this effect. Like there's so many... Because it's not probably that visually demanding and there's not heaps of AI characters or anything. Yeah. Instead, they've just like... You walk along and there's nice tracks in the snow and there's always... Like everything just looks really nice and works really well. But having your right controller sending one character one way, not the thing. Like
running off the whole time.
The wrong game. I was like, damn it, because I've been enjoying it. Had stopped playing it for a little while, pulled out the controller. I thought, what's happening here? And it just totally ruined it. So the right trigger, like your trigger buttons or the shoulder button. Oh, it's probably shoulder buttons.
Shoulder,
they just interact. It's just a generic interact button. So, and because your two brothers are different ages, they then have different ability. Like they're different sizes. So sometimes only one character can get through to a spot, and
so you have to use them in conjunction as well.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, so pull a lever here, other brother does something.
But you're controlling both with the one controller.
Yep.
There's like half the controller for one, half for the other kind of thing.
Yeah. And your brain freaks out sometimes. Like I don't know how you went, Rhys, if you played it that much, but I really had to have the brother on the left side if he was the left one. Like I couldn't,
really?
Yeah, I was couldn't have them just cross over.
I just know that like if I had to move them together, they would be walking in the exact same direction. No matter if one of them was going to walk into the edge of something or into a building, I would then have to fix them up after he hits the building.
That's pretty much like
up, I just down, left, right.
You just automatically did.
My brain's not that good, man. It's not good enough for that shit.
I wondered, it would be an interesting game to see different people play. I guess how your brain adapts, but it's just a cool little game mechanic, and probably thought of that. What made me thought of Super Hot as well, because it's obviously a pretty unique game mechanic.
Certainly stands out. Yeah.
When I I'm going to wiki this game as well. There was probably explains the game style and the story. It's a pretty cool little story arc that happens as well. Did you finish it?
No.
So I won't give anything away for people.
I think I got to the first big friendly character that you were there, and then I just didn't.
One thing that's not really giving anything away, because it's sort of based in a fantasy, definitely based in a fantasy world, but you get to a section where you come up against giants, but all the giants are dead, and it's like you're going through a giant battlefield, and they become obstacles in your way, and there's all these massive oversized people, but
so there's obviously something that's happened or a story that's there that you don't quite know about.
Definitely is, which is really cool. But I looked up who actually made the game, which is Starbreeze Studios.
I've heard of them.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, pretty weird little games that they have made, but their more recent stuff is 04, The Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from the Butcher Bay.
That was them, yeah.
The Darkness, I don't know what that is.
The Darkness, Jackie. The whole,
with the hair and
the little snake things on your shoulders. Four weapons.
Never played that.
No, good game.
It was? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't read this. In 09 they did another Riddick, Assault on the Dark, Athena. Some of the Riddicks were meant to be pretty good, weren't they?
Escape from Butcher Bay is really, really popular.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it was huge at the time, but it's always looked back.
It had a bit of a cult following.
Yeah, and it's always looked back at being one of the really strong kind of first-person games, especially from that universe, yeah.
But then they actually they acquired the studio that made Payday 2. And so they're Payday. But then, they made Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. It's just like pretty strange collection of games.
Yeah, very different styles of games.
But then one of the early things that makes me wonder what, like under a kind of different studio name, they made Groovy Factual Factory?
What's Fractal?
No.
Groovy...
Struggle Town.
Yeah, it looks like facial.
But it's got a T in there.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe that's right. But a dancing game for the Game Gear.
Damn. For the Game Gear?
Yeah.
How do you work a dancing game on a Game Gear?
I don't know.
That's a bit odd.
Hold this and try to focus while dancing. That'd be quite hard. Be very, very hard.
Having a fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason actually mainly I looked up what these guys had made, because I was like, the studio clearly is a little bit different. Like, as in this game was a fair bit outside of the box and so quirky. I was like, hey, maybe they've made something else cool, and then they've just made nothing else that was like it. I was like, well, whatever, guys.
Must have been a little team that worked on it.
But they had a director, which is probably why it was like such an odd game, Joseph Fares.
Are they coming up with their own IP, or is it someone else that's hired them to make their game for them? Is that why it's so varied? Or?
Yeah, maybe that's all it is. Yeah. I didn't really find anything specific about that. But either way, that's like my long extended story of. But given this game's a bit old, but I'd say if you got it for free on PlayStation Network or picked it up Humble Bundle, or if it comes up on I think I paid like a couple of dollars for it. And to be honest, actually, when I purchased it, I got it because I thought it was a co-op game. and
it's not.
No.
It's co-op with both your thumbs.
Yeah, co-op with yourself. Yeah. It wouldn't be difficult at all if you played two people. You could probably play it really easily. It wouldn't be difficult.
Yeah. It'd be frustrating and annoying that you'd both be like...
It'd be pretty funny.
Contact, let's go there.
And then
you don't want to hold the controller in front of you, but your friend would hold it there. Hold it like... Your friend's hand would be right in front of your groin. Awkward things.
So maybe it would be funny.
Who knows? Who knows what can happen? I got a laptop for Christmas.
Oh, no way. I didn't even know this.
Little laptop now.
Did you buy yourself that?
No, the misso, the fiance. She got it for me, so that's pretty nice. And I finally was like, hang on a minute, Doug talked about this a little while ago, a long time ago. He's like, Steam's got streaming now, have you tried that? I was like, oh, sweet, alright, I'll give it a go. Hooked it up, set it up, it's just straight up over the network. Have you done it yet before?
Yeah.
Steam stream?
The remote play. Yeah, I did it for Walking Dead onto my...
Oh, okay, yep. So for this, I don't know if I'm doing something silly, but normally to make your video, instead of going on a laptop to go onto your separate screen with Steam, you normally got to do big picture, I think. That's what I found so far. Like, I couldn't just drag the Steam over there, and every time I'd open it up on the big TV, it would open up on the screen, on the little screen. So just getting frustrated. So if I open up big picture, it works fine on the big screen.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, no, wait, what are you saying? When I played it, we're talking about the streaming, so you can use your main desktop as the power, and you're just streaming the game. That's what we're talking about.
Outputting to the
See,
screen.
now what I was doing...
It stayed on my screen, on my desktop.
Yeah, it plays through your screen on desktop
both,
as well.
but only the audio goes to the other, and the audio in the input comes from the other screen.
Yeah. Now, what I was doing was streaming from the computer to a little laptop, and then HDMI from the little laptop to my 55-inch television. So I think that's why it might have been getting a bit silly with images and whatnot.
Yeah, but you were streaming over Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did that. I had Ethernet.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, no, it wasn't being silly or anything. Like, it was still fast responsive as well. I was playing a bit of Shadow Warrior for a little bit and realised that I'm pretty shit at that game at this present time because I haven't played it in a while, so I died a couple of times. But, like, the one thing that I want to use that for is so I can play The Witcher 2 before The Witcher 3 comes out.
Oh, yeah.
So, because I got that on Steam sale ages ago.
You just want to play through your, like, on your TV.
Yeah. This is, like, there's a lot of games that I have on my computer that, because I'm just such, a gentleman, I just always want to be with the missus.
You're a liar.
I feel like if I wasn't, I've been asked by my friends why I don't have like the PlayStation in my jam, my computer gaming music room, and I said to them, I'm like, if I had a gaming console there, I would never see my missus.
Yeah,
just not like I'm always on my PlayStation or whatnot, and I just never see her. She'd just be like, Rhys, what are you doing? Oh, playing games. Bye. Going to bed. See. That's all I'd be doing the whole time. So now I can stream it on the TV and play some games, and I got like just Xbox controller plugged into the PlayStation, and I'm all set. That's a good thing about the Xbox controllers; they just work.
Yeah, I could do that for Skyrim. I was thinking about cracking.
See, I was thinking about buying Skyrim and putting mods on it, but I was just like, can I be bothered? Like, do I really want it to look that pretty?
I did that for a while. It only lasts maybe a few plays, and you kind of get bored. There's heaps and heaps of mods out there, but there's only so many things that you can do before you get bored with it.
And I didn't want to start again, so I'd have to transfer my file from PlayStation save to computer save, and I didn't want to wreck it somehow. And
can you do that?
Yeah, there's like conversion tools and stuff for your actual save file.
Legitimate ones,
not official.
Not official, but like they work. So you can make your save file work on your computer. So if you played it, if you're at level 50 something on your Xbox or PlayStation or whatever,
I'm surprised that that's
you can move that save file.
Because I don't play on my Xbox anymore because my save file's so big now. It takes so long to load. It freezes all the time.
Why haven't you searched this before? Be like, how can I get my save to my PC?
It was just a dream.
I was
about
like,
it. I've thought about it, but like, nah, that won't.
That won't happen. Computers aren't that smart.
Magic.
No one's figured that out.
Yeah, just jump on YouTube. I'm sure that there's videos that tell you what to do and conversion.
So you go from 360 to PC.
I don't know about 360. I know PS3 can do it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure 360. Can you save your save file to a USB?
Yeah.
On 360. Well, then you should be able to do it. You should be able to get that file, convert it somehow. And,
as long as I can get it to my PC, I can figure something out.
So I know what Ben's doing tonight.
Oh yeah,
Mods. So so I can actually play games from Steam on my computer. And I told the missus this. I'm going, oh, guess what? Guess what I can do now? Like, so now I can get my games and run them on the TV with the streaming of Steam, blah, blah, blah. And she looked at me, she's like, I feel like I'm losing something here. Like, I'm, like, you're taking advantage of me somehow. And I'm like, no, this is just a good thing. So I can play games next to you more. And she's like, I don't really like that, but okay, I get it. So she was a bit weird about it, but that's fine.
You're kind of saying that you get to sit and watch me play games now.
That's right. Well, anytime she says she's going to go to bed.
I love how he tries to justify, it's for the misso. Yeah. I'm such a good player.
I am.
So we can spend more time together with me playing games.
Exactly. Anytime we're driving home, she's like, do you want to go home or go somewhere? And I'm like, let's go home. She's like, what, so you can play your stupid game? And I'm like, no, just so I can sit down and rest and might pick up my game if I want. Like, if that's such a problem. And like, normally it is. But that doesn't matter. She'll just lay down, have a kid. It's all good. Bit of a nap. That's fine. But yeah, Steam streaming. I'm happy. I could do it. Very happy. And because I got good interwebs.
About that, I actually thought
you were a rude, blunt arsehole to me.
I actually thought you meant you would stream the other streaming service like Twitch. I thought you had Twitch streamed.
What did you say back to me? What was it?
Was it message or what was it on?
It was messages. Was it good or something like that? Or
I didn't actually think it was that rude because then you'd written back.
Okay.
It was blunt as shit.
It's
like super blind.
That's Rhys. Hold on.
Let's see where it is.
We'll pull it up. Oh, my phone's slow.
What phone you got?
I got a HTC.
Does yours do that?
Alright, good one.
Yeah, good one. That's it. Yeah. Hey, Doug, I tried to keep streaming like you or something. I said.
Yeah, I thought good one. That was actually
Good one.
That was a positive.
Maybe like
It's like if your son
Good
did
one, mate.
really good in baseball or something. Dad, look what I did. You'd be going, good one.
That's
That's what it felt like, Doug.
no,
good one's fine if there's something
Yeah.
extra, like pat on the shoulder or
this is what
Yeah.
you miss
Good
from
one.
other.
Good one. Thanks,
there's
mate.
other mates that would actually. That's like pretty ecstatic by me.
Well, your
Like,
mates are
like,
not
that's
very
like
exciting then, are they?
That's like a good one, son. Like, good,
Oh, bro. My daddy's so proud of me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
no kiss on the forehead here,
No.
mate. Just a
Good
good
one.
one, son. And then he's off to the shed.
just that little moment.
Yeah,
Dad just didn't care. Did you guys see snow on GTA?
No, didn't.
No? You haven't tried that?
No.
So, did you know
I didn't
about it, right?
about
Yeah.
it. Did
You
see
know
there
about
was
it,
a
Ben?
Christmas update.
Is this the?
So
I
the-
saw some Let's Plays and people had.
Yeah, so
Santa
GTA
hats on and
Online,
stuff.
random events happen when they say, oops, snow's going to fall on San Andreas. No, not San Andreas. Los Santos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much like the whole game is just covered in snow. And it's awesome when you go into
Only
GTA
online?
Online. Yeah.
Not on.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd change that. Because, it's just the online service, so which they just clip it on, clip it off. For maybe it would be on for 2 days and it'd be off.
Oh.
And it's just really cool. Like it changes the way the cars operate and stuff, and it also you can run around and pick up snowballs and have snowball fights with people.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did
But
you
everyone
actually
still
play?
just shoots you in the face anyway, so that's quite frustrating. Yeah, I did.
Didn't they
Played
have
with a
some
couple
kind of
mates.
a psychotic meter kind of thing to kind of?
Yeah. Because I was looking
get
at
rid of that?
looking at the map, telling my mates about it. It's pretty much just like if you see a red dot on the map, you avoid that person because they'll probably kill you.
Is there a psycho?
So I don't think they have a dunce area anymore on GTA Online. So if you were like a massive prick on GTA Online,
They're booting you.
they would put you in another server all the time with assholes like yourself.
Didn't they do that with cheaters as well?
You can't really cheat on GTA.
Maybe it was older GTAs.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, so like they would do that. Like if you're just a prick, they'd put you in your own server, and then you'd have to be good in that server. So you'd have to be killed by people a lot probably, and then just not want to kill other people. Refrain, yourself from killing others.
It seems to be an increasing trend. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel like Titanfall was the first game to do the cheaters
Maybe
sin
that's
bin.
where I heard it from.
Yeah.
Like that, so it was like a bigger deal. They have done it, but I don't know. There's so many competitive online games. I just avoid. I just don't have the I enjoy it, but don't have the time to sink time into them. So I just then stay away from them. But and Titanfall was probably one of those. Really enjoyed it. Played a bit, but then I was like, don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
But they had it. I'm pretty sure they had a cheater sin bin, and
That's
I feel
exactly-
like Call of Duties have been doing that now as well. Yeah, so you do see it from time to time pop up on different sites and forums and things. When
It's like they just don't want to ban people anymore. They just want to put them.
or discourage the behaviour instead.
Yeah.
Like if you get booted, people are just going to try and cheat and hack it a different way. So it's like jail. They're trying to,
Be good and get out of jail and start playing with your mates again.
yeah.
Because I think sometimes people might not have been allowed on some servers.
Yeah, and there was different things. How also, if you're in a party, how they treat that party was a big deal as well. Because then,
Because the whole party would get blamed for you being a
think
dick.
so. Or or all your mates, when you would try and play in a party, they'd all be in the bad person server,
Yeah.
and things like that. So, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Like, how do you stop dickheads online?
Put them with other dickheads. And they get pissed
Sure.
even more.
These
Egos
days,
versus egos.
on WoW, most players that are still around would have to be pretty hardcore WoW people.
Well, it's actually kind of weird. I don't do any of the PvP stuff, but you do see a lot of people that have obviously been playing a long time. They purely speak with WoW lingo, and they're there. Like especially when you use the find a group for the dungeon, you get in there, and the guy's like, "Ready, go!" And he just attacks. And just moves on. And just short sentences. They're just there to kill everything and move on.
So games should be just be fun.
Yeah, that's why the
Whereas they're
second time
just
around,
leveling up. They're just that's purely like
they're just there to get loot. Whereas now that I'm back on there, that's what I was doing last time, and that's why I stopped playing because it got boring. I was like, I'm back again. I'll play. I'm like,
hey guys, it's Ben Can. I'm here. And it's like, who are you?
no,
I'm here not to loot, to have fun and make some friends.
Well, it's fun now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm enjoying about it. But the weird part is that to avoid a lot of the PvP stuff and a lot of the ganking that you'd get, where you just get killed over and over and over again, we're on a role playing server. It's not a lot, but you run into groups that are really full on into the role play.
Yeah.
I see that you try to take my stuff away, and now I'm gonna come after you and get it, man.
Zach ran into a group of people.
I don't know why man's in there.
Zach ran into a group of people, and they were all crowded around, and they were chatting, and the speech bubbles are appearing that Zach can see. And one of them, they were like, "Oh yeah, we're going to go here. We're going to do this. We're going to adventure over here." And all right, let's mount up. So they all hop onto their mounts. And one guy's like, "Hold on a sec, my steed's being unruly. I need to calm him down." That's not a thing that happens in the game. And they're all like, "Oh, quick, we need to calm his mount down or something." And then,
oh wow, it's getting very homoerotic, isn't it?
He gets on the steed or whatever, then they all gallop off. And Zach's like,
Paddy's mount.
Like, I was expecting them to be like, "Hold on a second, turn around, him. He's listening to us. You there, sir? Why must you befoul yourself upon us?" I made that word up. Befoul yourself. It's a new word.
It gets weird. We're flying over.
So if you're playing on that server, does that mean you're role playing as well? Then
no.
You're just like, "What's up?"
I don't talk to anyone else unless I'm trying to sell stuff.
What type of character are you?
I'm a night elf hunter.
Night elf hunter.
Yeah. So I only talk to people if I'm trying to sell stuff.
So you hunt night elves?
No, I'm a night elf, and my class is hunter.
Right.
You knew that, though.
Yeah, I did. You got me. See, I thought, like, I'm the kind of person, like, I thought I was going to love Elder Scrolls Online, but I didn't. Because to me, all MMOs like that just feel the same. And, like, I can't play Warcraft, I can't play any of them.
I was surprised that I liked the Jedi one. The Star Wars, but that was probably just my love of Star Wars.
The thing with these games are you do have to play them with friends. Like for me personally, if I don't have friends on a server, if I go on them, I'm like, this is shit.
But even Destiny was the same. I've still not played Destiny.
Well, just whenever you want to play it, Doug, send me a message.
I haven't had the inkling to play it. I think now that Christmas is over, I think I'm finally into free time zone.
Because it's more like, you're like, I should be doing something good with my life instead of playing games. Is that what you're trying to say, Doug?
No, there's just things on. Yeah.
Not games. Over the Christmas break, see, this is why I do a video game podcast, Doug.
I played a game last night. And I've been playing, I was about to say, still more Crossy Road.
Road. I tried to find that on my phone, and it's not on Android.
Still not on Android?
Oh, I don't know. I might actually check now to see if it's on Android.
And do you know what I was thinking today as I played Crossy Road? I'm like, God damn, these guys have the free-to-play model down packed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Crossy Road.
I'm not going to go back into it, Ben. You have to listen to our old...
I'll go back and look at the library then.
Yep. But, yeah, I'm super against free-to-play, but they do it in an unobtrusive way, and a way that actually some of their in-game purchases, I'm almost tempted to I could get that. Because I don't feel like I'm being conned.
Yeah.
Which is good, they do it.
As long as they're upfront about it.
No, they really are.
Yeah.
They're just like, here is a character that's purely cosmetic. It's, by the way, Crossy Road is just an updated version of Frogger.
Oh, right, okay.
Yep, essentially. But
you see, I'll give you the options that I have on my Android phone.
There's so many rip-off versions of Crossy Road.
There is a Cross Jungle.
Yep.
No, Crossy Jungle.
Highway
and
Crossing.
And then there's Cross Road. And then there's connection timed out. So that doesn't matter because your internet sucks, though. Yeah. And it's run out. So that doesn't help us at all.
4G. Here you go, Ben. Have a look. And really cool art style as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Just tap and he jumps.
Doug just wants to
You left me
games.
on the road.
I died. You're dead already.
Ben, you shit. What are you doing? Can't you play this game good? All you got to do is cross the road. You good enough?
Yeah, come on, just crossy the
Jump
road.
on the logs.
Crossy the road already.
Now, over the Christmas break that we had,
it's kind of cool that you can just do it as fast as you want.
I didn't think that I was actually going to enjoy this game until I played a fair amount of it. Cool. And then I started playing with friend co-op on it too, which actually made it a lot more enjoyable. But after I don't know, it felt too repetitive like the previous one, Far Cry 4, which previous one obviously was Far Cry 3.
Aren't they the same game?
They are very similar, and I feel like the story in Far Cry 3 was a lot better than what the story in Far Cry 4 is. But
in 4, do you have to liberate a village?
Yes, you do, and you got to find bell towers.
Madman
it's pretty much first-person Assassin's Creed with guns. But now Assassin's Creed has guns and just less French people, pretty much. But like, I am enjoying this game a lot more now because when you take time to actually look at the world, you can see how populated it is, like with vegetation and animals and stuff. And then you see like a lot of animals doing like their little things, like
doing animal things.
Yeah, doing animal things like eating,
shitting,
fighting,
just kind of scurrying around,
killing, and rustling through the grass. But no, like flying over in like a little helicopter called a buzzer. Pretty cool thing. And then you can see like elephants just splashing water on themselves in the water. There's like really scary big giant dragonfish.
Interactive nature
They
channel.
bite you. Yeah, like bears fighting each other and shit. So that's what's really, really cool. That's what I find that's really enjoyable about it. But the game story feels like they've thrown about 800 characters at you. And you're just like, hey, hello. Whoop, you're dead now. Cool. Okay, what happened? They're like, make a decision. Take him in or kill him. And you're just like, did I make a decision? Did anything happen? I don't know. I don't feel like I've done anything specific because I didn't feel for this person at all, and now they're dead.
This is what still surprises me, that GTA ever manages to have such intriguing stories that you care about.
Yeah.
Like, they just... everyone else misses it. So, like, I played a little bit of Far Cry 3. I've been still tossing up whether I probably should really play.
Really good
Far
story.
Cry
I love story. And Far Cry 4, sorry, just to jump in. Far Cry 4, even though their music relates to the setting that it's in like the Himalayas and all that stuff, and it's there's one instrument that's like a hang drum sound, which sounds really, really cool. But the rest of it's like, it doesn't feel like so much hectic action's happening, because music always emphasises so much action.
Yeah.
I still remember the episode, mission in Far Cry 3, where I'm pretty sure it was, I don't know if it was B.O.B. playing or something like that, when you were burning down the marijuana farm.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. Like, all this hectic music's happening and shit, and like, it was just sick. Like, it sounded like there was a sick level. And that music went through it all. And I don't know if it was because of the character that it was setting in as well. But like, this character's home to this area. Like, he was born here, went over to America, now he's back or whatnot. But it's like, the sound just doesn't emphasise the game at all.
That sucks.
I reckon it comes back to what I had said the other day. Far Cry, Just Cause 3.
Yeah.
That's exciting. But the thing I'd said when I mentioned this a couple of weeks pre-Christmas is that I thought the world was quite good of Just Cause 2.
Yeah.
But it actually felt quite dead. You never... Like, there was people getting around, but I don't know. I always felt like they had set such a good environment, and then just the story sucked. For me, the bit of Far Cry 3 I played, I didn't actually like... I guess the acting and stuff seemed really good, but then once you were out, like, the story seemed okay, but then you were in the open world and it just felt like, here's a big sandbox.
I'll just kill some animals and get some towers.
And it was just, I don't know, that made it...
It is a very grindy game in that aspect.
Yeah. And even Assassin's Creed, like, obviously love that series, but I've been like running around in that, and it just feels like, you're just in a world doing whatever.
I don't know, like, I think it's just a game that just really grew on me after a while. Like, I felt like I was doing boring stuff, but then, like, you just, every time you repeat yourself, you kind of try and do something a bit different. Like, it forces you, otherwise you'll force yourself to get bored.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get bored with it. Like, I'd rather... And then you can play co-op. You can just invite your friend to play it, and it's sweet.
So have you been playing mainly co-op?
Not mainly co-op. Like, I've been playing a fair bit by myself, but like, anytime my friends go online, I'm just like, what's up? Let's play. And they're like, yeah, cool. And they get... Now, when you do co-op, your friend plays as a character called Herc, alright?
Oh, they do? Okay.
So you play as that character. However, the frustrating thing about this character is... It's like they suspect you to know who this character is. He's in the game for one mission, normally, but he's a character that's a DLC add-on character. That like you do missions for him, DLC, like that. Same thing with Far Cry 3. He's a Far Cry 3 add-on DLC character.
Oh, really?
Which is frustrating because he's a recurring character that
only exists
with DLC, which is just stupid. Why would you make a character that... He's a pretty strong character. He's pretty cool and he's kind of funny. And you can only play it like... Because he brought up a thing in the last mission that I did with him from DLC from Far Cry 4 that was like he brought up the 2 names of the guys from Far Cry 2 and 3, Jack and Jason. So Jack's number second and Jason's the third. Because you're talking about getting tattoos or something, he's going to get a tattoo of this guy's name or something on him as well. Which I was just like, hold up a minute, I've never seen this guy before. Checked it out, Far Cry 2 DLC. No, Far Cry 3 DLC. I don't know if he's in Far Cry 2 because I never played it. But that's just frustrating. All this DLC shit that you just should be in the game. Like, it's there. It's like, it was I think a 1.4 meg download. So it has to be on the disc.
Yeah.
Like, if it's on the disc, just let us play it. Don't be dogs.
That's what pissed me off about Destiny and the timed exclusives.
Yeah.
With the new expansion, there's extra strikes that only Sony gets access to. What?
What the hell was that?
I don't know, pipes from
Frightening noise, yeah, Jesus. It's like a dinosaur. Sorry. What did you
Yeah,
say?
so there's strikes that only PlayStation gets access to.
Yeah,
And like,
because they're better.
and it's yeah, you should be able to access them.
Yeah,
Just because
exactly.
you bought a different console.
Yeah, you shouldn't be restricted from
Yeah,
it.
that was
It's just
crap.
it's just stupid.
But I don't play it anymore, so I don't care.
No, yeah, you got too far, too high level.
Yeah, and I play WoW now. So
Yeah, so back on
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So
That's
have you
fine.
been cured of Minecraft?
So
I haven't played that. Yeah, in a long time.
why haven't you played Dragon Age much then?
I never really got into Dragon Age.
Yeah.
I bought it years and years ago.
Like the newest Dragon Age?
I haven't played it at all.
No.
But
I feel like you would actually really enjoy that game.
I played Dragon Age 2 and I didn't like the gameplay. Like this was years and years ago, and it was the first kind of game that I played that was kind of like third person, but like RPG kind of thing, and the timed attacks kind of thing. I didn't like that.
Is it still time
But
to attack?
isn't that what WoW's all about?
No, like the
They're live, but
Wasn't-
everything has cooldowns and stuff.
Yeah,
it
but what do you
Dragon-
mean timed attacks? Like,
wasn't the second Dragon Age it had turn-based attacks?
I have no idea. I've never played Dragon Age until this one.
There was something about it that turned me off, and I didn't like it, and I just haven't played it.
See,
since
this
then.
one is very MMO-ish. Like, you're attacking, you're doing like Warcraft, like you click a button, doing cool things while you click one button,
Yeah.
and then you go, ooh, oh, special, yeah.
So have you played it?
I've played a fair bit of it. My
Oh, so
brother
it's-
Lucas got it for me for my birthday.
Everything
was
I've
good
heard
choice.
about it is that it seemed like it's so big.
Yeah.
And at the moment, when I play games, I'm constantly thinking of how much time I've got, what I want to play, what I want to
Yeah.
do. It's like and since I'm playing WoW, and I'm paying for it. It's almost like if I'm not playing WoW, then I'm wasting my money,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
See, now, in this again, I think it's a BioWare thing that it doesn't work with me very well. But I made another character, and I don't like how he looks, and I started playing with him. And I did that with Shepard, but I made him plate-face Shepard.
Do they have default? Do they have default characters for Dragon Age?
I think so, yeah.
But I could just go. I want the guy off the cover, and I'll play.
There's not really a guy on the cover because you can't see his face because he's holding his hand up to it.
You can have
big green
preset
thing.
1 through 10
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I think, I don't know. You can change the character completely, but I just tried to make it look like my mate that was sitting next to me failed miserably and just went, okay, accept. I haven't gone too far in the game, and I feel like I should just start again because I've played about an hour and a half of it, and I feel like I should just do that again, know what I'm doing, pay attention to what they're saying, so I'm not shit at it still, and then, like, I'm going to give it 10 hours and see if I like it or not.
That's where I like on Saints Row the 3rd.
Yeah.
That you could just go to the surgeon. And
Yeah,
just
change
back
exactly how you look.
And you're back into the same.
They had that in
character.
Skyrim with some DLC.
Oh,
yeah.
did they?
Yeah, the
added in-
face.
yeah.
You couldn't change. I wish you could change your race because I
No,
didn't really
because
want to
race-
stay as a reptile.
Because there was race specific skills.
Yeah.
You could just change your features.
Yeah, you could change your face. That's DLC stuff as well, wasn't it? You do that in the
The Thieves' Den.
that whatever that's called, the rat something. I can't remember what it is. Some place. That's fine.
One of them.
Yeah, you could do it. It's cool.
Yep, it happened.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's all. we got time for.
It should be
I
a
believe.
good year though, 2015.
Yes.
If you didn't check it out, you should definitely go onto our YouTube channel, which is what, Rhys? And it's a link here.
Don't do that. I'm not doing that.
It's What is our YouTube channel?
I believe it's youtube.com/Trusty Crowbar.
The Trusty
Crowbar.
Yeah,
I don't know, Luke made it difficult. You wanted me to change things all the time.
Luke is having let's have our Facebook, our Twitter handle,
all
everything
the same.
slightly different.
Luke thinks it's cool to get rid of the. He doesn't like the. No one says the anymore. But,
He's probably seen the Social Network too many times.
Yeah. He thinks he's bigger than he is.
Yeah.
He's big.
He's pretty big.
He's pretty big. I hope you're listening, Lucas. You jerk. But yeah, definitely should go on there. Check out some reviews that we've done just
some
prior.
Gear.
Yeah, just prior to Christmas. Can you remember all the things that were reviewed?
We reviewed a Geotech HC2 headset.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
That's actually, I was thinking about that today. I was like, that's definitely recommend the heck out of that.
Yeah,
so
and I've
good.
got it at my house.
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn it, I want that. It would
It's bad
have
I've got a better headset than that, but that doesn't matter. But for the price of what they are, if you didn't watch the video, you might watch the video, Ben. But really good headset. And then we also did Thrustmaster,
Steering wheel.
Ferrari 458 Spider.
Oh, good one. Yep, that is it.
And the Thrustmaster T80.
Yeah,
for PS4. So did that. And we're going to get some more stuff too from some other companies. So they're going on board with us. So that's going to be pretty sick.
Very exciting. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah, so it should be a good year. Plenty of good games coming out that we covered last episode as well of all our big, exciting things that
games
we want
in 2014.
15 we want for 15.
Oh, yeah, that's
what's
what
coming out for 15. Although there's definitely still plenty of stuff kicking around at the moment that I haven't even started.
No.
There's almost too many.
Isn't there? Even though when I look back at the year, I couldn't even name a game of the year because I didn't end up picking up any big titles.
Because you didn't play The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
But I probably only would have got through season 1.
You probably would have gotten through episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1. I would have been lucky. Every time we finish the podcast, I'm like, I should play a little bit. And I don't.
You never do.
No. Maybe tonight, Rhys. Tonight.
You say that every time. Don't tease me, Doug. Okay?
Maybe tonight will be the night.
You're a cruel man.
I'll go speak to Kristen, kick her off Donkey Kong or whatever she's playing.
She's just relating to her ancestors.
Yeah, so check us out on the Facebooks as well.
The YouTubes.
The Facebooks.
The Twitters.
The many Facebooks.
Yeah,
the
many
interwebs.
Facebooks. Yeah,
check us on the
just
interwebs.
Find us, like us on Facebook, in fact, if you haven't.
Please. God damn.
Jeez.
If everyone's got Facebook, just send us the bloody like.
Yeah.
We're so lonely.
We are.
Lonely.
It's sad.
Bet you
Say
Ben doesn't even
hello.
like us.
Yeah,
I
Ben.
like it.
Yeah,
I
he
clicked
likes
the
it.
button.
Yeah, you even going to share this episode?
Yeah, I will.
That's a requirement. That is
Yeah.
probably... I don't know if we always explain that to our guests, that, look, you can be on...
But you have to share.
You just need to
I
share the
share-
freaking episode.
I've shared lots of episodes. I've shared
Nah,
every
no, you
episode
do.
that I'm
You
on.
are not an offender. But there are the ones
some.
out there, they
There are
know.
some. They know. Yeah.
Mainly it's probably the one-off guests. We probably don't tell them.
No.
But we think it at them.
Then
Rhys
they
and I are
leave.
Yeah,
They're
we
like,
try and
what was
send-
that I was just on?
Memory signals.
Yeah, like we give out a business card. And we're like,
Do we have a business card?
We don't do that.
nah, we don't really. All right.
We've
We're
got
rambling.
stationery.
Yeah, we got stationary
This
now.
is episode 095 of the Trusty Crowbar for 2015. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I'm Rhys Whittingslow.
I'm Ben Ken.
I'm Douglas Bright.
He got to say it himself this time. Good job.
Dang.
Yeah. Goodbye.